From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres.
Yo me odio, a mantenerme todo el tiempo prendido. Tratar de apagarme la movie, ninguno ha podido. Me siento bendecido. Me cambian el tempo del beat, nunca me salgo fuera de ritmo. Cada tema que suelto es un himno. Es que me puse pa' mí, no fue que me llené de egoísmo. Tú estás chapeata hasta el more. Y ahora soy más maceta que cuando pobre.
John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Michael King. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill takes it in for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's way up there. That one hit the top of the Western Meadow building. A 2-run homer, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
What does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 67th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They've hit another. His 69th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Now batting Michael Ciani.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 4, the Padres coming to bat. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
High inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slurve. Middle inside.
0-2 now.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Right through there. Got him. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jackson Merrill.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Jackson Merrill, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
Merrill matched a homer in his last game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. Two down.
Batting third, not shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
Late with the swing there.
High outside.
Swing and a miss. Blake Snell with the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Back here at Petco Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Hesung Kim steps. Played for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. That one blasted deep to right. Raging back towards the wall. And it is gone. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Edman is in with a double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres, Ron Marinaccio.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that one is off the wall. Relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Muncy recently taking home Player of the Month honors. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill grabs it on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0.
How you gonna finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
4-seam fastball, high inside. 4-seam fastball, high inside.
And that is out of play.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Next offering is down low. Ball one.
Slurve. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Machado working through some struggles lately. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Slider. Middle inside. Circle change. Low outside.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Low outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Circle change. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Middle outside.
The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
High inside.
Fouls it back with two strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Cronenworth in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
High inside.
Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker under it. And that's the inning. Padres down in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
I gotta advance and I gotta grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sunshine.
Back here in San Diego, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. On the ground, 2 ball. Machado to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, David Morgan.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Michael Ciani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
At the plate, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one fouled off. Snell with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Foul ball still 0-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Low outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Petco Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 25.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Kim around 3rd. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd homer of the night, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His 51st home run of the year. And they add on 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Morgan gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Yuki Matsui gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. In the air, right field. Sheets takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot, their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here's the left fielder, Michael Ciani. Swing and a pop-up. Machado gets under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Hesung Kim. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Dodgers out front, 14-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
High inside.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Rojas. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
High outside.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And it's 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jeremiah Estrada.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Ohtani. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Dives to the bag. Got him. Double play.
Man, those are tough ones all the way around. As a hitter, you feel you did everything right and kind of got robbed. As a runner, you're in a really tough position trying to read the ball and get back. And as the first baseman, it's a split-second reaction to catch the line drive as you're coming off the bag. But he did a great job of having the awareness to know he could get 2 outs, not just the 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Merrill on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 14-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, an impressive outing so far. Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boo. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
I see, had a vision, had a dream, eyes wide open.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
I had a vision. We was
Four-seam
on top.
fastball. Low inside.
There's a strike.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Inside.
Strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Four-seam fastball.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark.
Yeah!
And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Struck him out looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Machado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al día.
And now Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Line drive and base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Merrill under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
One out man at first. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Johnson should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada won't go any further. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Miguel Rojas will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. Johnson giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Ciani in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Johnson moving under this one. And that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Back here at Petco Park, leading off, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Middle inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
First baseman number 4, Ty France.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
On the ground right side. Freeman over to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's
Padres.
using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, space is empty. Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is fouled back.
Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. So he's perfect through 6. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Going, gone. A solo shot. His 48th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill under it. Takes it in for the out. And here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around.
So the closer from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Johnson under it. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Bottom of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres. Tatis Jr. Alex Call down. Game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Booth. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Snell done for the night, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. He's been so good against lefties.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And here is Jackson Merrill on the ground. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Bogart swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, right field. And that blooper falls in, and there goes the no-no. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Foul ball there.
Curveball. Low inside.
And the 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. That does it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the perfect game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in San Diego for the top of the eighth, Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Miller pitching for the 20th time this season, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Comes up empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for LA, Alex Call, getting his first appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench defensively. To the right side, can't glove it cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick, and the glove might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
On the ground to third. On to Cronenworth. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One error in the inning. Back here at Petco Park. On to the bottom of the eighth. Manny Machado now at the plate. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Roki Sasaki.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike. The
Four-seam
Padres
fastball.
with a lot of ground to make up here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Fermin hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2.
Middle outside.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Hernandez there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. start the bus. They're down 15-0. We go to the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Ciani. Foul ball. Yoan. That smash towards center. Merrill under this one. One down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Hesung Kim. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tommy Edman. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second with one away. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, one down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers out in front 16-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Ty France digs in now. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Scott.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. Late on that fastball. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-2. Out to short. Kim. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 29, Bryce.
Next for the Padres, Bryce Johnson. Oh,
an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball, outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only one out remaining.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Below inside.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Swagger in the step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny caught up, friends, to bring your friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, her so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace, she protect, I rock the next.
My love.